Tonight, we're going to concentrate on the visual arts, and that will include all sorts of different forms of the visual arts. And you know, lots of times folks think of art, and they think of the arts as just exclusively visual arts. Well, even in visual arts, there's been a whole expanse of knowledge and different ways to go ahead and demonstrate different talents and so forth. And tonight, we're especially privileged to have one of the best, I think, youth arts operations in the county. And we have a great show set for you tonight. We'll begin with the Youth Art Collective. And I have on my right here the founders and directors of the Youth Art Collective, Marcia Perry and Meg Biddle. Meg Biddle, excuse me. It's been a long week. And we're going to talk a little bit about the arts, visual arts in general, and specifically what it is that you do over at the Youth Art Collective. But most folks refer to it as YAC, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we also have a special treat tonight as we have some of your distinguished students that are here. Okay, so what is it that you do over at YAC?
YAC is an after-school art studio and mentoring program for 14 to 22-year-old young visual artists in high school and college. And we're open 6 days a week for 4 hours a day, working with these kids, mentoring them in different techniques and in life. And some of our kids literally start with us when they're 14 and continue using YAC and the facilities and our mentoring for a 6-year period. So it's a long-term relationship and friendship. We opened in the year 2000 on Martin Luther King Day with the idea of creating a safe haven for kids from all backgrounds that are interested in art to come and be with us. Our main rules, our motto and our mission is do art and be kind.
And Meg, perhaps you can elaborate a little bit on where are you located?
We're at 472 Calle Principal, downtown Monterey. There is a small gallery in the front, but there's about 3,500 square feet of studio space.
And gallery.
And gallery.
And do you audition? Is this like a theater company? Do you?
Yes, we interview every Thursday by appointment. The kids will bring their artwork to us. We're not looking for a portfolio review. We're looking for the passion to do the work, because if you have that passion and you do it a lot on your own, you are going to get better.
Oh, right. And do you have programs with local schools? Do you work with their art programs?
We have often partnered with local schools, and all the local schools know about us. Kids at YAC come from 10 different high schools. And it'll be 11, hopefully, with Millennium.
Sure.
And plus homeschooled kids, plus the local colleges, Hartnell, CSUMB, and MPC.
I see. And Meg, how do you, I hope you don't mind me asking, but how do you pay for all of this? How do the youngsters, do they give you a check? What happens?
Most of them that can will pay the dues, but it's not very much. We work very hard to get the community to understand what we're doing there, and we have a lot of supporters in the community, and we just work very hard to keep those doors alive.
Now, I know that we have a PowerPoint. We have some of your art, I think, from the latest exhibition.
From the latest show, yeah.
And then plus, I know the students are here, and we want them to talk a little bit about their art. Do you do massive sculpture? Do you do welding art?
We do not have the facility for massive sculpture, but we do have a ceramics area. Also, smaller sculpture, we do 3D stuff in that, but we don't have the facility for large pieces like that. But that said, some of our kids start there and then they expand and are able to find schools that allow them to do that kind of thing.
So, what in the arts are you specifically after? Is it sculpture? Is it visual painting?
It's all mediums of painting, all mediums of drawing, fabric arts, sewing, airbrush, lots of ceramics, as I said. And
so do you have a kiln?
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay.
And we mentor them through their art.
Okay.
They
Yes.
bring in their own ideas. That's different than a
Okay.
classroom.
Right.
We do have workshops, but mostly they bring in their own work and we mentor them through their own ideas. And really, that's getting to know their entire universe. And so teaching them life skills, job skills, community appreciation,
Okay.
all comes with that.
Like job skills.
Yes.
That's near and dear to our hearts
Yes.
here.
Yes, it is.
Because this
Same
is
here.
a career tech facility.
Yes.
Right.
What kind of job skills?
Well, the community will come in with various jobs. Commissions. I'm also an illustrator by trade,
okay.
so somebody will want a logo, somebody will want a portrait done.
Fabulous,
We will
yeah.
sit with that person and with the actor, that's what we call them,
Okay.
and walk them through the commission process.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And do you do design work too, say
Yeah.
fashion illustration,
Yes.
that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, fantastic.
And-
You know what? I think if the folks in the control booth are ready, we could start looking at the PowerPoint and have some comments on it. Are we ready to do it?
Stand by.
Okay. And then, okay. Who wants to?
Oh, do you want me to
Sure,
discuss these?
why don't-
This is Paolo Gonzalez, and these are airbrush paintings of
good.
his. And he is a student at MPC and has been attending YAC for the last couple of years.
Okay. Next series?
That is one of Justin Thornton's pieces.
Uh-huh.
And Justin will be showing another piece of his. And Justin is a
Fabulous.
very committed artist.
Oh, okay.
He has proven himself to be so helpful around YAC that we let him stay after hours. And he's
Fabulous,
there
yeah.
almost every night until about 9 o'clock
Okay.
working.
Okay, the next one?
Justin.
Oh, this is interesting. This
That's
is more
also
his work?
Justin.
Uh-huh.
Justin had a large display in this summer show.
Oh, good. Next?
Justin?
Next?
Oh, Justin.
What,
Well, the more you do, the more wall
And
space
we
you get.
also offer life drawing
Oh,
sessions
okay.
after hours on the first and third Monday that are led by artist Frank Troya, who has served on our board for years.
Okay.
And he's a
and both of you are
wonderful
accomplished artists,
Yes.
aren't you?
We both-
So you're illustrator and,
I'm a fine artist mostly, but also illustrator. And
okay.
both of us are published, and
okay.
we were muralists for years as well.
Okay.
Before we started work.
Okay. Next?
Justin?
Oh,
Okay.
Justin.
Keep going.
Justin?
More Justin? Well, we'll find something,
Justin?
you know?
Leda.
Okay.
Leda
She's
Annis,
also
she
here.
is also an intern of ours
Uh-huh.
because she has helped us tremendously
I see.
with various things, and
Is she
she's
here
one
today?
of the elders.
She's here today, and
She's
she's
here today.
also considering going into animation.
Oh,
And you
Yes.
really need to know how to draw.
okay.
Yeah, when you
sure
do that, and she
as a
really
matter
knows
of fact,
how.
we are starting on Monday. Our entire staff will be professionally developed by Toon Boom. They're coming all the way out from
Nice.
Montreal
Wonderful.
to work with animation and so forth
Oh,
with us.
wonderful.
We've got Toon
And
Boom.
so that we
Yeah.
could get,
Yeah.
and we've got all the software. We're
That's
going
great.
to load up the big truck and all back in here. That will be part of what we will be doing at the Millennium Charter High School.
Wonderful.
Everybody will learn how to animate.
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's awesome.
You know,
This is Leda
okay.
as well.
That's kind of how interesting.
Kangaroo.
Next.
Let's see.
What is that we actually had a representative from Pixar come by, and one of the things that they were most concerned about in instruction is making sure that our kids worked with clay, worked with a sense of another dimension,
Yes.
that it was not flat, because they were getting lots of kids that they had to retrain, and they did it through clay. Just had
Great.
to-
Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
they had the full range.
Right.
Okay.
That's Leda's work,
Oh, okay.
and you'll be meeting everyone will
Okay.
be meeting Leda.
Oh,
That is Angela Bomarito's work, and
Okay.
Angela is here tonight, and
Okay.
Angela is a wonderful painter,
ah,
and started with us when she was 14 or 15,
Uh-huh.
and just graduated from high
okay.
school.
Realize now, our audience, our television audience, is seeing her work and hearing us.
Yes,
Okay?
that's great.
So if in depth, I'd be interested in asking specifically about the color, and that's a really striking
Wait
image.
till you see
Yeah.
some more of her work.
Those were two pieces.
There's Angela, that's Angela,
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Okay.
and Angela has just developed
Oh,
so
okay.
beautifully as a painter.
She does a great honoring of
Uh-huh.
animals.
Yes.
Yep, there she
Angela?
is again.
Uh-huh.
She's got fur down pretty well.
And Angela.
Oh, okay.
And
I think
insects.
I
And
recognize
these
the
are all
original here.
acrylic paintings
Oh,
on
okay,
canvas.
Okay, okay.
Angela, she did an insect series.
Oh, my goodness, okay.
She often
Now,
works
is
in
this
series.
an exhibition that is currently
It is.
Yes.
viewable
It's
so
up
the
at Yak right now.
our public can come
Yes,
by
absolutely.
and
Please
look
come
at
by.
these? Okay,
Yes, we are open 3 to 7 Monday through Friday and 12 to 4 on Saturday.
well, I'd certainly
And the
encourage
public
that,
is
yeah.
so welcome. I
Okay.
love everyone to
Yeah.
see this show. We're very proud.
There's
Ah.
part of her insect
That's
series.
Angela.
That's also Angela.
It's also
Okay.
Angela.
Ah.
This is Angela, and it's a huge painting. It's 5 by 6 feet, 4 by 5 feet.
Oh,
And
Boy, that would look
she
good in our
fit
foyer
in
here.
all the endangered
Ah, oh my
species,
goodness.
just about.
and that was, okay.
And that's showing at Yak. This
Wow.
is Demi. She's not here
Okay.
tonight. She's a
Uh-huh.
wonderful young artist that is a junior in high school that started with us 2 years ago
Okay.
when she was a
Okay.
freshman.
Bad, okay.
And she continues to
Okay.
just do beautiful work.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
That's all Demi
All right.
Sabatazzi.
okay.
That
Oh, that's-
is Amelia Chambliss. She's very new to Yak,
Okay.
but wonderful student from York, and
Okay.
I love her sense of humor.
Uh-huh.
That's also Amelia.
Okay.
That's writing on her face. It's
Yeah.
hard to read
Oh,
from here.
Yeah.
but-
okay, okay.
That's
Wow,
also
okay.
Amelia.
All right. I can empathize with that.
That's Demi again.
Ah,
And
beautiful color,
That's
sense of
acrylic
color,
painting.
yeah.
Demi's a perfect example of the more you do, the faster you get better and the braver you get.
That is Ozzy Demir, who is he's at MPC. And oh, that's Grace Russell, and that is a giant piece. That's like
Wow,
4
okay.
by, I think it's about 4 by 5 feet as well.
Okay,
And
How-
it's watercolor,
okay.
and that's
Is
Grace
this
Russell.
on a canvas?
And that's Angela, again,
Okay, all
Angela
right.
Bomarito. The one before was on watercolor paper.
Oh, okay,
That one
all
is
right.
watercolor
And,
paper.
and do you
It's all
supply all the materials for the
Yes,
kids?
yes,
Okay.
we do. We're very fortunate.
The
to be able to
community,
do that.
and the community also donates a lot of the material to us, a lot of the artists in the community.
So who actually goes out into the provinces and does the recruiting of that sort of thing?
Oh,
You guys are constantly
this
doing-
This is Justin Thornton's piece, and
Oh.
he's got it
How
here.
interesting.
It's his most recent piece. It's
Yeah, it
gorgeous.
is beautiful.
Right.
That is Cody Moore, and Cody is one of the most prolific artists I've ever met in
Wow,
my life.
okay.
And he is also an actor
also him.
and a set designer
Is he here
a
tonight?
local theater.
No, no.
Cody didn't come. That is
we'd like to
Oliver
recruit
Burke.
him.
He's a
Okay.
new guy, and the one before that is Mia Felton,
Okay,
and that's Grace again, Grace
Okay.
Russell. That is Brian Iglesias, who is
Okay.
here tonight.
Okay, good, good.
His giant sea serpent. And if you could see the little Vikings in the ship, his illustrative ability is way beyond his
wow.
age.
Certainly like to recruit him for some of our efforts. Okay,
That is Esteban Sanchez, and that's actually a very long, tall
Right.
Buddha.
okay. And you know, I think this is spectacular, but we do have some youngsters
That's
that we'd
great.
like to talk to, and let's just bring them
Bring
up.
'em up.
Come
And
on
then
up.
You can
they
talk.
can talk a little bit about their experiences.
Don't you want your piece, hon? Okay.
Okay, here you go, good. And come on down to your seat. Now, just look up there in the monitor and you can see, right? Okay, all right,
Okay.
very good. You can get right in between. There you go.
Brian, hi,
honey.
sweetie.
Okay,
Here. There you go.
There you go.
okay. And give us your name and
And my name's Brian Iglesias. I'm
Okay.
19. I'm going to NPC. I started with Yak about a year ago, and I really wish I'd started sooner. Yak is probably one of the greatest influences on my life.
Okay.
Being able to be exposed to all of these artists on a regular basis. In school, it's kind of hard to find artists. All art programs are kind of going and dwindling away. So I'm really glad that there's a nice piece of art or a nice sanctuary for art in the community that's pretty strong and stable and standing there. And it's taught me so much. A piece back there, you can see it in our cool looking background. It's the first piece that I had done when I came to Yak. I was just bombarded by all the amazing art that I saw when I walked in for my first interview. I thought, wow, I really have to start pushing myself if I want to get as good as these people. And they've really propelled me. I'm so grateful that I got to spend so much time there and I get to be there every day.
okay. Well, thank you very much.
He is there every day.
And we'll.
Awesome. And I want to add something. Brian got a job on the wharf doing caricatures, so he is using his art skills
Okay.
to make
Okay.
money, which
Okay.
is awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brian. And now let's bring in our next student guest. There you go. You know what? I
This-
think in terms of the camera,
This
it's a
is
little better
Leda
right there.
Anist.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Well, I'm Leda Anist. I'm 20 years old and I go to Monterey Peninsula College.
Oh,
and
that's yours.
I started going to Yak over about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's really helped me grow as an artist. Before I started going to Yak, I just used a sketchbook and I would just draw on it all the time. And going to Yak helped me learn that I like doing things like charcoal drawings and pastel drawings, and it really helped me grow and decide that this is a career that I would like to pursue. And
Good. Hold the mic up a little closer.
Oh.
Yeah.
and yeah, I love it there. I'm always happy to be there. And Meg and Marcia are probably the biggest influence on my life, and they've helped me grow into the
Okay.
adult I am.
Terrific.
Which is
Well, thank you so much.
spectacular. adult.
Okay. Now, is this a friend of yours?
Yes, it is actually my friend Melissa.
Okay.
And it was I've always thought she was really beautiful, and so I asked her if I could draw her, and she said that I could.
You
and so-
certainly have captured that essence. Okay, fantastic. Well, let's have our next student. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You know, you can talk all day long about a program, but my feeling is when you meet the results,
Right.
it means so much more.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's
Proof
just fun,
positive.
fun talking to these young folks. And after a while, I'm sure our audience likes to see a variation. And hi.
Hi. My name's Angela Bomarito. I'm 18 years old. I'll be starting MPC in a couple weeks. Honestly, like if I never went to YAC, I really don't know how active I'd be as an artist right now. Coming to YAC, it really motivates you to keep doing art, and in addition to the great working space and the materials and everything, one of the best things about YAC is the relationships that you build with, friendships and with Meg and Marcia, and it's a really rewarding place to be at.
Fantastic. Now, do you live on the peninsula? Do you live in the
Yeah, I
Monterey
live in
area?
Monterey.
You do?
Yeah.
Because, and your family has been there many generations?
Yeah.
The Bomber, yes, I thought so. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you. And wonderful artwork.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, well, it's our next student. And again, we're talking to
Justin,
folks
turn
from the
around.
Youth Arts Collective and in downtown Monterey.
Yes.
And currently they have a summer exhibit going on.
Yes,
absolutely.
And the hours again are?
Are Monday through Friday from 3 to 7 and 12 to 4 on Saturday.
Okay, who do we have here now?
Hi, I'm Justin Thornton. I just graduated Seaside High, and I'm 17, and I've been going to YAC for about a year.
Okay,
But-
Justin, if you, yeah, that a boy.
But
Okay.
throughout the year that I've been going, I've been there just about every day, and being surrounded by all the great artists, I've just exploded
well,
with my ability.
This is very, very
Yes,
good.
yes.
Is this somebody that you know?
That was from the figure drawing class that they have at YAC, and
Okay.
that's the teacher, actually, that's Frank
Oh,
Troia.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And from going to YAC, over the first 6 months I was there,
Uh-huh.
my teacher told me that I progressed as an artist about what others would take 1 to 2 years, and I fully attribute that to going to YAC.
Thank
Now,
you.
so when did,
Stephen Russell.
yeah, when did you kind of, when you were in grammar school and middle school, when did you think that you had this talent? When did you become aware of it?
Only about a year and a half ago.
Really? And how did that happen?
That was just me going to art class, and I got hooked
Okay.
with all the people there and my good teachers.
Ah,
And then I took a couple summer classes that my
Right.
teacher was running,
okay.
and then I just joined YAC.
Well, good luck. My goodness, you're doing extremely well. Okay, well, do we have another
One
student? Well, I
more.
think we have one
Natalia.
more,
Natalia.
and that would be fantastic because we'll
Did
get.
they show the turtle?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you show that
My
really quick?
most recent painting.
Yeah,
Ah,
turtle.
Justin worked on this so
Oh,
hard, and
okay.
it's beautiful. The glare isn't going to do it justice, but come in to YAC and see it in person.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this I started this at YAC's Artathon, and I spent about 18 hours straight painting it, and then I just went back to it over a month.
Oh, my
Kept
goodness.
working.
Okay. Well, have you ever thought about being an animator?
I
some-
haven't yet, but I'm
Uh-huh.
starting to learn digital art
Uh-huh.
and maybe get into more conceptual stuff.
Because you definitely shows a kind of a story there.
Yeah.
There's a kind of something very interesting. Okay, we have another, one more student, and
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, and the Youth Art Collective, as we have our final student coming in, I think that's our final. Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm Natalia Corazza, and I'm a junior at Stevenson High School, and I've been going to YAC for 2 years. And I think that when you go to YAC, first you start off, you kind of don't know what you can do because you only have your sketchbook at home. But like when you go to YAC and you see the variety of things you can work with and the people that are there that are more like you and so welcoming, you not only grow as an artist, but you grow as a person. And like I've noticed myself grow a lot more from like being small and like then growing not
How-
in my art has gotten
Great.
better and my
Great.
yeah.
Do we have a sample there?
Okay.
This is, okay.
Yeah, that's Natalia's work.
Okay. Natalia, you live in the area?
Yeah, I live in Monterey.
Ah, okay. And you go to Stevenson? I actually taught there for 32
Yes,
years.
he did. Yeah.
And so, are you involved in the art program there at all?
I take photo there.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
With Mr. Thompson?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to expand my the mediums I can work
Uh-huh.
with. I took ceramics freshman year, and
Okay.
I never did watercolor, but I started doing watercolor.
Uh-huh, that's
and,
fantastic.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Very good. Well, thank you.
Sweetie.
Thank you. Okay. Well, our floor manager is telling us we have
We have
2
2
more
minutes.
minutes. And
Can-
any final words of wisdom?
I want to say thank you to all the foundations that support us, the service organizations, there's too many to name. About 50% of our funding comes from foundations, the rest from private donations. There are so many people out there over the last 14 years that have helped us keep this dream alive and real. And we are grateful every day, and every one of our Yaksters are so grateful to have this opportunity.
Okay. Meg?
Our motto and our mission, do art, be kind. It just seems to work.
Okay, splendid. And where are you located again, and where can I go see this wonderful art?
At 472 Calle Principal, downtown Monterey. Same block as Montreal and Copy King.
Oh, okay.
Same side of the block.
Okay, fantastic.
And come in, please.
Okay, and we will definitely do so. The Youth Art Collective, this is our Visual Arts Night and the first representatives for the Visual Arts Night. And very, very impressive. The students are doing wonderful work. And thank you for keeping that torch going.
Oh, yeah.
And at the Millennium Charter High School, the arts will be certainly a primary. Ours is principally, though, with graphic arts and animation, because it is video and television and film.
Wonderful.
But we definitely are going to connect back in with our sets and design and so forth.
And I hope
love to do
we
that.
can send some Yaksters your way.
Absolutely.
Because that would be a tremendous opportunity.
Okay, okay. Thank you very, very much. And I think we've got some more promotional ideas, and we will get ready for our next guest and the Visual Arts Night. Thanks, ladies.